Fuck. Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Walk across.
Oh, just do your fucking thing first.
I wasn't gonna walk across.
Walk
Welcome back to the Podsack Podcast, where we are gonna talk about anime. That one wasn't as good,
And maybe video games.
and probably video games. Yeah.
Maybe video games.
Yeah.
You wanted to do that?
No. That's not the whole intro. Jeez, can you relax? I do have an intro for this pod. I don't know if you boys realize this, but we are less than a week away from our man Patrick becoming
A man?
betrothed to his a man. He is becoming a man.
Bro, what the?
He is going from a boy to a man, and he is
Great
marrying
band.
his beloved.
He's going to lose his
fiancée.
flower.
He's gonna lose his flower for the first time. And this good Christian boy. I'm so proud of you, Pat. I love you so much.
He held on for so long.
I know. And in celebration, that is why I brought a 12 case of beer so we can be degenerates. Let's do it, boys. Let's get some
I work
beers.
later tonight. I can't.
You can have one beer. Don't be a low life, okay?
Do you think this man
Don't
drinks
be
on
a
regular?
low life. Be a DJ and drink.
Be a degen.
Do you think he drinks on a regular? I doubt it. He'll get drunk off a beer.
Exactly. It's 4% beer,
He's like,
dude.
let me prove you wrong.
It's
I'll
1
prove
You
you
said
wrong.
don't be a
beer.
low life on purpose, Cooper?
I'll leave it here. This one's yours.
Hey?
Huh?
Did you say that don't be a low life on purpose?
It was a pun.
I was going to say.
I know.
That's
I was
so
waiting for
interesting.
somebody to say
Yeah, I
to
was
see
like,
what
wait a
I was
minute.
talking about. Yeah.
Nice one.
Thank you.
Nice.
Thank you. I am very proud of you, Pat. I love you. I'm only here to intro the pod, but
True.
who's going to actually sit in my place is my twin.
Yes.
The better
Where
version
have
of you.
been? Nobody.
My
knows
firstborn
me.
is replacing my secondborn
he
for now.
is. He is. And
Where am I then?
switcheroo.
Sushi man.
You're my partner.
Sick.
Brown bag.
Wait, matter.
You're dad number 2.
Oh, sick. I got 2 dads?
He's dad, I'm daddy. Yo.
Oh. Why? I did it. I swear.
We were doing so well.
I know.
It was either him or you. Well, someone was going to do it.
Yo, swap back.
Last time,
Swap
the Daima one, when I was on before I went to India, didn't have any swear words. We're solid.
Closer to your mic.
This is actually really.
Just bring the mic closer to you. There you go. Yeah.
Everyone in the room?
Cheers.
Patrick.
To the right.
Patrick.
Cheers.
Yo,
Good job.
brother.
Yo, this is
This
ass.
is good.
What?
There's 2 varying opinions. I agree with you though, Sheldon. This is ass.
It's just lime water with maybe
just-
there's
it's just like
alcohol.
a-
I don't know.
it's-
I don't want to be rude
It's
because
smooth?
it's free, but it tastes like a Temu version of Bud Light Limes. Remember those?
Oh my god.
Cooper, I appreciate it.
Yeah, I will say it is refreshing.
It is, yeah.
Especially at whatever time it is.
Yes.
You're getting married, huh? How do you
Am I
feel
still
about
good?
that there, big dog?
Yeah,
so
okay,
good.
okay. I didn't know if it was too low.
No, you're good.
All right, cool.
Yeah,
How do you feel about getting? How do you
about
feel
this?
about it?
You're like a week.
How's it
away
gonna like
from-
hit you
Yeah.
yet?
Eh.
Nice. Nice.
In about 3 to 4 years of marriage, that's how you should feel. Not
Anna
going
doesn't watch
into it.
these, eh?
No.
No, unless I'm in the video itself, she won't watch.
Oh.
That's fine then.
Fake
So tell us how
fan.
you really
Is
feel.
is that when you guys make love? You will like watch yourself on video and then
You get yourself hard.
you do the dirty.
Make love, bro.
He's like,
got
what's
it.
that?
Like I haven't been in love in years. How can I make something if I have none of it?
Oh dang.
Holy crap. Okay. Yeah.
Let's talk about our love lives.
About our love lives. I'm doing pretty well so
Yeah,
far.
so am I. I'm married to the one I love.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, true love. Haha, she's over there, but she's at home.
Oh, damn. Okay. Well, welcome back to another episode.
Hello.
Please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment.
It's
and
free.
We'll mention it again at the end.
Yes, sir.
We got Andre, we got Neil,
Yeah.
Pat's in the house,
Hit him
Cooper
with
is
it.
in the house. but
Full
he's doing
boys
some
today.
Background things. It's a full cast
We got the
of
Power
people.
Rangers on deck.
I want you guys to remember we are doing a giveaway at the 100th. We're gonna get Pat to choose who the commenter is that wins. Yes, you will choose because you know none of them and they are very unbiased.
Yeah. I know one, and I love him.
I'm gonna make 4 alt accounts and just comment. This is not Andre number 1. This is not Andre number 2.
So the pop giveaway has increased. Andre forgot to bring his because he's an idiot.
I will post a picture of it though.
That doesn't help. But so far they have increased. We've got a Tanjiro special edition. We got Dark Magician Girl.
Were you supposed to say Black Magician
I
Girl?
was about to say Black Magician Girl.
That would have been crazy.
Well, that's what they're called in Japanese.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Black Magician and Black Magician Girl. So
Fair.
Wow. Look at us being
I was right.
true
You were
to
right.
ourselves.
And then
You were culturally okay.
a Nezuko, just a regular Nezuko.
Regular net.
I don't know if I want this in here.
It goes along with the Tanjiro, okay? It goes along with the Tanjiro.
I guess.
I was debating if I wanted to give away my Lich King special edition one, but I was like, oh,
Why would you give that away?
Yeah,
I
don't
know.
do it. You're
You're like the
hardcore-
wild guy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, you're too generous sometimes. Just stop.
That'd be like if I gave away my Dragon Ball Pops as a giveaway.
Yeah.
I
I'll
die.
take that one.
I died, dude.
That's fine.
That's a crazy
I wouldn't
one to
respect
give
him if
away.
he did that.
Nah, don't do it, man.
Yeah, keep it to yourself.
I wouldn't even call you
Just-
Sheldon anymore. I'd
Yeah,
call you that
him
guy.
Helton.
Yeah. I would expect this pod to end.
On the spot.
Like right
On
there,
the
World War
spot.
III. That's
Just-
the only time he's ever giving it away.
We're dissolving.
That'd be like if I
Um,
gave my signed Carrie Fisher pop away.
But yeah, we're doing this at the 100th. There's going to be a
Sir.
few more added to this apparently. And it'll be like people that comment and are subscribers to it. And I mean, you've got to have watched our videos at least a little bit to
Yeah,
win.
yeah.
I'm not trying to be like, hey, because there are vultures out there that just
Yeah.
want to come in for
First
free
time
stuff.
person. Oh my god.
Yeah,
no.
right. So, yeah, we're gonna be doing that, and I think it'll be cool
Yes, sir.
to do something like this. And
If you
comment more. Yep.
the
Subscribe
more
and comment.
episodes you comment
Yeah.
on, the better a chance.
Chances are exactly.
Mm.
So get to it, people.
Because there's one
Get
man.
to it. All right.
One man's doing it all right now.
That's right.
Shouldering
it's,
the word.
Nav, right?
Huh?
It's Nav.
I mean, don't.
Nav who's
Yeah.
commenting right now.
Yeah.
He's been.
I'm gonna pick you, Nav.
He's the only one that's been commenting.
Yeah.
So
I love you, Nav. I haven't met you, but I love you.
Nav is probably number 1 to
Probably.
Terrible rapper,
Yeah.
but great
Hey,
commenter.
it'll be cheaper for us to send it to him.
Yeah. If you're gonna talk in the mic.
No. don't wanna edit
Anyways,
this.
let's get to our weeks. How's your week, boys?
Oh, it's been good.
You were gone in India for a while.
Yeah, I never want to hear the words roti, dal, curry ever again. I'm done with it.
He's gonna go straight.
I hate myself.
I'm done with
and
my culture.
Yeah. Whitewash me, boys.
Whitewash.
Because I'm done. I love the place, but I hate it.
That's fair.
Hang out with me for like a day. I will whitewash you.
Oh, I already know.
It'll be,
I've seen you.
I've seen what you can do.
Senior kind.
Seen your kind before,
I've seen
brother.
what you can do to other people.
So never want to go back, huh?
Not for another like 18 years. They're asking me, they're like, "Oh, come back every 2 to 3." I didn't have the heart to say nope. I was like, "Yeah, definitely." Thank God they don't understand English.
That's fair.
Yes, I will.
That's legit.
I was done.
Nice. Okay.
Hey.
So your week was just back now.
Just thank God.
Yeah. Okay. Fair.
Fighting jet lag
Fair.
is better than fighting
gross.
diarrhea.
Yeah. Pick your battle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Straight up.
Pick
Literally.
your battle, brother. That's insane.
Oh, shit. How was your week?
Good with the holiday season. Obviously, work is hectic. I'm sure you know. Boxing week.
I went shopping yesterday.
brave.
Only got a pair of shoes, and I was like,
Brave. Yeah, like
What kind?
Vessies.
No,
Vessies.
Nice. How are they?
I don't know. I haven't worn them yet.
Okay,
I wear
fair,
mine.
fair,
I
fair.
wear mine. They're good.
Did you go to the
Metrotown?
Metrotown?
Oh
Yeah,
my
good.
god, you ventured there?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're a brave bird.
It's their
man.
first in-person store.
Store.
So.
Yep.
Do you sketch in there or do you
No, I
drive? How's parking?
Why did I train? I have a car.
Yeah, I know, but like parking.
It was fine.
Really?
Yeah, I found parking spot in like 2 minutes.
Oh wow. Very
During Black
impressive.
Friday, that's pretty
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, I started. My shift was from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. and then like by like 1, the mall it was just like a zoo.
Mm.
And I contemplated after my shift. I'm like, do I go walk around and possibly spend an absurd amount of money on great deals, or do I just go home? And I just left the store and I was like, home.
Yeah.
home.
When you work retail, you just want to go home.
Yeah. I was thinking of heading
Deal with so many
to Dan's
not nice
because
people.
they have like a buy one get one 50, and I was like, I'm like I could just go home, just not spend any money. But yeah, the minute I was off, I was like, okay, cool, I'm out of here, gone.
Mm.
I do not want to be back in this mall because it was only picking up, but it was getting worse.
Mhm.
Yeah, it would. It would.
Yeah, so-
Today's probably gonna be even it's going to be bad today for retail workers. Be kind to retail workers. God damn it. That
Yeah, like
it's crap.
It's not
free.
our fault. The sales are like the way
It's
they
free being kind. Just be kind.
And you
It's
should
also free to
people
be
should
mean,
expect
so-
things to be out of stock, like
are. Listen,
because places have started sales like a week earlier now.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
like things
don't
will be out.
don't
man.
go to a store and be like, hey, do you have this one pair of shoes in this certain size? And then be like, brought a sock and be like, of course you guys are, bitch.
Yep.
Like, what do you expect?
Yep. Exactly.
Right. So yeah. So just be kind. It's obviously stressful for everyone.
we weren't even 10 minutes in, were we?
That was 10 minutes.
Mine
I
wasn't.
already swore.
See,
Yeah.
I
he's got the
mode.
mental thing.
Mental
I got
mode.
excited about having 2 dads. Leave me alone.
Yeah. But yeah, be kind. Other than that, still trying to find a place. Seen a few, nothing's hit yet, but we keep on keeping on.
Nice.
That's it.
That's legit.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, my week's been pretty busy. Work's been getting, it's like crunch time right now. You
Yeah.
gotta do all these like,
Oh yeah, you're hitting your fiscal.
all these
quarters.
like
Yeah.
dental doctor visit things and whatnot. But other than that, I went and saw Gladiator 2.
Denzel, brother.
Yeah, with Denzel.
You rock.
Good movie.
Yeah.
Good movie.
Interesting,
I'll
okay.
still say the first one is a lot better for sure.
Yeah.
The CGI in the first one was a lot better. The CGI with what they did with the animals was a little off-putting.
Yeah.
Like it felt like Marvel CGI. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. It felt a little sad.
Back.
There was even
Not good.
a scene which I'm like, there's no way. And in Roman history, it's never been done. It just can't be done. So it was a little way too out there and unrealistic.
Yeah.
Which was kind of sad. Other than that, and the pacing felt a bit fast.
Okay.
Like it was almost like the way they made it felt like it was more for a modern audience nowadays, who are like used to the short form videos and stuff.
Yep.
The movie just kept one after another. Things were just popping
No like time to the
kind of just soak it
yeah,
in.
yeah, okay,
yeah.
okay. Process what the fuck just happened.
It
okay.
felt like it could have used a little bit of a slowdown so we can get some things, and certain things were revealed way too soon, which I think it could have benefited from holding those reveals back a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amping it up a bit and then
Yeah.
being like, yeah, I'm your brother from the north. You're like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Okay.
Denzel did a wicked job.
Oh yeah.
Denzel did Denzel. And he looked like he had a good time doing his stuff too.
Nice.
Yeah. Who is the other guy? Pedro Pascal. Great job.
Nice.
He kind of felt like the second coming of Maximus a little bit.
Whoa.
But yeah, but of course he's not the main guy. The main guy is, I don't even know who this dude is, who the main guy is. I've never seen him in other movies before, but he did a pretty good job.
Yeah, I can't remember which talk show it was, but it was Denzel and the main guy, and they were just talking about the film, and I think it was before it was coming out. And Denzel even said he's like I can't remember the main dude's name, but he's like he fucking killed it. He's like he did an amazing job.
I just don't know if it'll be nominated for awards.
That's fair.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
While it was good, like the performance that what's his name from the first one? Oh my god, Russell Crowe did.
Yeah.
It's just too damn good.
Oh yeah.
Too damn good.
Yeah.
And the story in that was way better.
It was well,
For what it was.
Here's my thing with this.
For
like,
the time.
Yeah.
usually when you get a sequel, they kind of go off and do their own thing, right? They like there is a little bit of continuation, but they do their own thing. With this movie, they did continue with like the principles and the story and the effects of the first one, and they carried it through to the second one, all the way through to the end.
Okay, well that's
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
So like it's you don't really get that in cinema nowadays.
Yeah, it's and to backpack off that, sequels, usually when a movie comes out first and it's the first of like a trilogy, the first one always just hits. It's very rare, and actually had this talk with a coworker. It's very rare that if for a sequel, if 2 and 3 follow suit. It's very rare, but when it happens, it's an absolute peak trilogy. But it's very hard to follow suit.
Yeah.
Very hard.
And Joseph Quinn, he's from Stranger Things. He plays Eddie.
Yeah.
He was in that too.
Who was he?
He's one of the emperors.
Was he in one of the trailers?
He's one of the twin emperors.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Good?
Good.
Nice.
I didn't even recognize him at first.
No shit.
Yeah.
He's a good actor though. He
He
always
is a good-
plays that like manic person really well.
I think he's doing it right by playing little supporting roles right
Yeah.
now, and I feel like eventually he'll get some lead roles.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
He did
cool,
have
cool.
that lead role in the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, that newer one that came out.
No, that's not him. That's a different guy.
Oh no, that you're talking about. Yes, that's Dacre. That guy
Yeah,
is.
it's a different guy.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, but overall, good movie.
Nice.
I thought it was pretty solid.
Okay.
Like I'd give like an 8.5.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wow. Very
Pretty good. That's
surprising.
pretty good.
Yeah.
I like that. Okay. Cool.
Yeah,
Cool.
It was
Cool.
pretty solid.
Cool.
Other than that, like I've been watching a lot of Apple shows now.
You've been saying.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ted Lasso?
Not yet. That's on my list.
Great.
Watch Silo. Watching the second season of that too. I started on my girl got me started on Severance or Severed. I can't remember.
Oh, the one with Ben guy from The Office.
Adam Scott.
Yeah, Adam Scott from
Yeah.
Parks and Rec. Yeah.
Good show.
Great
Oh my
show.
god. And I finished Monarch.
And
Good.
yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
I think
It was good, wasn't it?
I thought it was good.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Cool.
So
Cool.
and it's after the 2014 Godzilla movie,
Yeah.
leading into King of the Monsters, where he fights King Ghidorah,
Yes, sir.
Ghidorah, whatever you want to call him,
The three-headed
Monster X.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Make a recommendation for you too off of Apple TV. Shrinking.
Okay.
It's got Harrison Ford and Marshall.
Okay.
Uh,
Yellowstone.
yeah. No. Marshall from.
No, I'm talking about the show Yellowstone.
Oh, Yellowstone's good too.
yeah.
That's really good.
Yeah.
And then a movie, The Wolves.
I want to see that so badly with George Clooney
Yeah,
and Brad Pitt.
It
Great.
seems like a different version of Oceans to me.
It is, but it isn't. It's just them being them.
Yeah.
Mm.
They're not doing any heists or anything. It's just they're just have to get through this night of theirs,
That's fair.
and
Okay.
it's the greatest thing. It's good. It's not the greatest thing. Yeah, solid 7 to 7.5.
That's
Gotcha.
not bad
Good
at all.
popcorn movie.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Let's get into anime now, boys.
Is it, you want me to hit you with the list?
All right,
Yeah.
you got another list.
Yes,
We haven't done a list in a while.
Nice Dragon Ball themed list.
Oh, interesting.
Hit
this
it
is
up.
5 best Dragon Ball fights.
Ooh.
Yes, sir. All right.
Now let's see let's see what you.
So this is
give
just in
us.
random order. Let's start off with Gohan versus Majin Vegeta.
Gohan versus Majin.
Sorry,
Vegeta?
Goku. Pardon me. Yeah.
Yeah, it tripped me out there, bud.
Yeah.
Sorry,
dude.
Goku. I was looking at Gohan's name and then I said it. Goku versus Majin Vegeta. Where would you put that?
4 for myself. If that's how you're starting off.
Interesting. Yeah, I'd have to put that at maybe a 3. Yeah.
Okay. And then Anil, you said 4.
Yeah.
Now
Now, question: is this from the series or any Dragon Ball Z fight, or any like fight in like out of like your list?
I just put best top 10 Dragon Ball fights.
Okay, so it could be
So,
from the movies. Could
Yeah.
be, okay.
Okay, so now let's go Gogeta versus Broly from the film.
Oh. Ugh.
That's a 5.
One for me. I really like that one. It's number 2.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, you gave him. You're doing a pretty strong list.
It's between 1 and 2. I'm gonna put it at 2. I'm gonna put it at
Really?
2. Yeah. Broly versus Gogeta
yeah.
from the film. Yeah, that's like a 2 for me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I had that one. Okay, let's go Goku versus Jiren.
That's like 5.
It's a 3. Well, it's the only thing I can do now.
Sorry, 5?
Yeah, it's like a 5. I mean, it's a good fight.
Yeah, it wasn't the greatest.
Yeah, no. Animation wise, it was really
Yeah,
good.
you tricked me.
If it was Goku and Frieza versus Jiren, I would have placed that a little bit higher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's at least a 2.
Yeah.
All right.
Now he's gonna say it.
No, so the last 2, I'll save my favorite for last, but Goku versus Frieza the first time where he goes Super Saiyan.
He beat the shit out of him in that one.
Yeah.
That's my 1 because it's just a nostalgia.
Fair. Yeah.
I'll put that at 4.
4?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, interesting. Okay. And then Anil, sorry, you said 1?
Yeah.
And then
Just because you fool
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was good.
and the slaps.
And then last but not least, my favorite, Gohan versus Perfect Cell.
1.
That's a 2.
That's what I was waiting
Yeah,
for.
fair.
Legitimately, that's what I was waiting for.
Yeah.
What's the wild card?
That's it. I just said 5.
You don't have a wild card?
I could throw
You,
one.
you had a wild card last time.
Yeah, you always have an extra one.
Wild card. Tamagami fight.
Oh, yeah.
Wild
Oh.
card. Sorry, I'm not talking. Wild card.
My
Tamagami
mic
fight.
is muted.
Oh, why don't you
Cooper
unmute it?
is saying in the latest episode of Daima that Goku versus the Tamagami.
Okay, so
Oh. Okay. What was on my list again?
So we have
Cell is number 1.
Goku versus
Gogeta number 2.
Yeah.
Number 3 is
Goku versus Majin,
Majin.
and then Goku versus Frieza's 4.
And what's a 5?
5 was Goku versus Jiren.
I would place it with 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would replace what was mine again?
It was. I felt like it was better than the Goku versus Jiren fight.
So sorry, Goku.
Which is
yeah,
crazy.
my 3 would be the Goku versus Jiren fight because I'd take that out of there.
Okay.
Which is crazy because like it was animated well, but it wasn't the best fight.
No, out of the whole like your universal
Yeah.
fight, the Kefla fight was way better than the Jiren fight.
Yeah.
So you put Jiren as 3 or 5?
I put Jiren as 3, and then
3.
I put 5 for me was the Gogeta. The first one, the second one you said.
Gogeta versus Broly. Got it. Okay, cool. Okay. And then for Goku versus Frieza, you put that as 1?
Yeah,
Okay.
because it went 1 Perfect Cell, 1 was Frieza, 2 was Perfect Cell, 3 now is that his wild card of the Tamagami fight because that was sick.
Mm-hmm.
4 would have been your Majin and Vegeta.
Yeah.
And then 5 was the Gogeta. Broly.
Okay, cool. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so that's the list for this week.
Which is a great segue into getting
Two?
into Dragon Ball Daima's
Daima.
episode this
Because
week.
damn!
Yeah, we finally.
Dragon Ball Daima.
Yes, this is the fight that
This was the budget episode.
this was the first introduction to what Dragon Ball action is like, realistically.
Yes.
It was a wicked fight with him and the Tamagami, man. The weapon fighting was on point. There was a lot of flipping action, a lot of tripping on him, diving under legs,
Yeah.
tripping
That
the
one
Tamagami
scene
up.
where he uses it to
Nyoyo?
extend below the legs and then sweeps.
Yep.
It's clean.
Yep.
Clean.
Tamagami was cool too with his hammer feeling like Thor's hammer because he can like
Yeah.
call it back and
Yeah.
stuff was pretty tight. This was a very clean episode of fighting. Man.
It was.
Yeah.
It was very dope.
This just gets me hyped for the next 2.
Yes.
Because like that first one, he looks badass with the salt sword.
100%. I feel like those fights will get better. Even Coop's face, I saw his face when the fighting was happening. Like it was in awe.
It was
in
very
awe.
good.
And I know he'll admit it. Your face was a bit in awe.
Nah, this fight was actually really, really good. I was really surprised because Sheldon said something. The frame rates were crazy because like every single thing was so fluid
Yes.
and so well done.
Yeah.
It was a shorter fight, but at the same time, I can acknowledge that this was a dope fight.
Yeah.
Press this again.
Here we go.
Yeah, after like 80, 90 some odd episodes, Pat has decided to use the damn sound bites
Yeah,
finally.
yeah.
Like good lord.
Another cool moment was when he like flew in between, I guess, like
the cliffs.
the cliffs
And he used Nyobu to
to
like,
like stop, swing, spin, and in the same motion go flying back.
Flying back.
It was like it was so good.
it was so clean.
It was very
It was
clean,
so
very
dope.
clean, very clean.
It was so
And then
dope.
what happened after that was even cooler.
Yeah.
That was just, it was beauty. It was perfect. It was everything you needed right with the power pole.
Right down to the last minute detail.
Exactly.
I hate you guys. It's played out. God. And then we get him like the Tamagami comes flying at him,
No, he throws a hammer.
throws the hammer at him, comes flying at him.
Yeah.
Goku transforms as Super Saiyan.
Yeah, because he's stuck. So it's like the mountain, Goku, and then the hammer, and he's like,
and he's just using the power pole just to move it.
hold him back.
yeah. And then
he
in
moves
like
it a little bit.
the
then you
gleam
see
of his eye,
eyes.
the gleam of his eye turns a color, and then he goes, ah, and I was like, oh fuck, here we
There was no
go.
real power up.
No.
He didn't scream.
No,
No.
He just the transformation is like from afar, you just saw it happen and the gold light came out and I was
yeah.
just beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Blew him away, blew the weapon away. And he was just like,
What he did,
We're
With the
gonna get
weapon
serious
where he
now.
like sits on it and he goes and he cuts the handle.
yo,
Now-
yeah. So
nuts.
he's like floating there, and then the
hey man. It's a professional show, bro.
I know Siri wants to
Turn your
join
phone
in and
off,
let us
dog.
know.
yeah. So
Airplane mode, dog.
he's floating there.
Airplane
The Tamagami uses Thor on the hammer, and he summons it. Goku, in like the last second, like jumps, like backflips over it, and then in the same swoop breaks the handle and then kicks it back at him. In the same fucking like backflip was nuts.
Yeah. Yeah. And then they go hand to hand, and it was a great hand to hand combat situation.
Oh goodness.
Everything about it was just
Yeah, it was straight Dragon Ball.
Oh, it was
yeah.
great. I just wish they did more of the those quick little shots, especially like right when the hammer, the hammer broke and they went into the hand combat, and it falls forward, and that's when the Tamagami goes. Whew. I feel like that part should have been a little bit faster because it felt like right when that noise happened, they were so intense that any similar movement would have made them bring forward.
What I thought was actually gonna happen is right when the hammer like fell and it made that loud sound, Goku was gonna like an instant transmission right in front of the thing, and then it would just been hands. That's what I thought was gonna happen.
Yeah. But it was
regardless,
still really cool.
it was
You know,
Patrick, can you still hear me?
we had a lot of flying around. Martial arts actually did happen.
Yes.
Which was dope.
Really nice.
Energy blasts were happening too, which was sick.
Pew, pew, pew.
I was like, yep, this is a Dragon Ball fight.
Yeah.
This is a goddamn Dragon Ball fight.
And they never overused it.
Yeah, no.
You know
No.
how there's like in Super they overused the
They did.
blast so much.
Yes.
But here it was nice and it was showing Goku like, hey, he's still a martial artist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The animators
No
did
matter
a-
what size his body.
Yeah, the choreography for this fight was really well done. The animators did a freaking fantastic job.
Yeah.
And then we get like the first beam battle of the
essentially.
damn
So
series.
basically, the Tamagami, I guess, gets like enraged,
A little, yeah.
and he like blows up the ground around them, and then Goku's like floating on this like random, I guess, piece of ground, and he fucking goes ka, and I was like, oh fuck, here we go.
Yeah, and the way it was powering up too. You see like
The swirling.
the key energy waves
Yeah.
like coming into him and stuff. I was like, oh my god, this is it.
Yeah.
It was it. It was it was perfect.
Yeah, it was on point. And then Anil, you pointed out that he went Super Saiyan 2 as soon as he released the energy wave, the Kamehameha wave. And I was like, oh shit, I didn't even catch that.
Yeah, it was like the moment it got sent forward, he like and like turned Super Saiyan 2.
Yeah.
It cause like we almost had to rewatch it and
Yeah.
be like, oh, it was right
The
there.
electricity happened, the sound crackling.
You heard everything and it brought it back to like, oh my god, this is actually like Dragon Ball.
Yeah,
This
Yeah.
isn't Super. This isn't like some
yeah,
rip off from like the first two movies how they did. This
yeah. Like I mentioned to you
is
guys.
this is honoring the homeboy.
This kind of makes me not like Super as much.
Well, this
to
is
be
what
honest.
this is what I was saying
I get it.
Yeah.
to them is personally like from UI to blue to red. I feel like going Super Saiyan hasn't looked that cool anymore. And my favorite times.
I don't know. I think I might have to disagree because I still like the Super Saiyan transformation. I just feel like blue was lazy and it just here's a different hair color.
But now
in
it's
Super
like,
Saiyan.
but now it's like
Just God form.
I think they just like they just skip Super Saiyan maybe sometimes and just use blue a lot more.
No, they absolutely do.
Yeah.
That's the thing. It's just we go straight to blue now. What about it? Suck my dick, man.
But yeah, so in the Broly film, when
Nice.
Vegeta is fighting Broly and like he's standing on the peak and he goes Super Saiyan for the first time, it looked so cool. And seeing him go Super Saiyan in the animation and just like the whole
I like Super
transformation.
Saiyan over Super Saiyan Blue.
I do too.
I
And
think Super Saiyan is much better than Blue.
And-
the red, I like better than Blue too.
I do too, because we
Yeah.
never see it.
No.
And then again, in this show, when Goku goes Super Saiyan, it's like it's not a big moment, but like
It's still a moment.
it's a moment.
Yes.
It's a moment that like when you go Super Saiyan, I'm like, I haven't been excited to see someone go Super Saiyan in a long time because it's just like, you know,
Now, and it's probably nostalgia talking. Let's be
it
real.
probably is.
It probably
Probably
is.
is.
But Super Saiyan just hits different. Blue is just like whatever, man. It looks the same. There's nothing different about it. God Key is just a cop out, I think.
Yeah.
Like I like this is the most critical I've ever been about Dragon Ball. Like
Yeah.
Super was good. It was okay, but it wasn't great. Man.
No, and
I
don't
think
get it
the
like
only time Blue looked good
yeah.
was when they did it for the Broly movie.
Yes. I 100% agree.
Yeah.
100% agree with that
Yeah,
statement.
For sure.
Yeah.
That was
sure.
the only time it's ever looked
For
good.
sure. And like another parallel that I could draw is, say, for example, when like Ichigo learned Bankai, that's all he used every fight moving forward. It'd be like Shikai, Bankai. And I'm like, you have like fucking 4 other moves, dude. Like, don't crutch it. Like, animes do it, and I understand.
Yeah.
But his made
But-
sense though.
Well, no, not really. Because like with Ichigo, when White took over, White did different stuff, and Ichigo could do the stuff.
At one point,
he
White
just refused to do so because he didn't want that side to take over.
At one point, White held the
chain.
Yeah, held the fucking chain and spun it.
The ribbon,
and I would, as he's laughing,
that was in the Bount arc when he spun it in the junkyard,
and he was laughing maniacally.
That also happened in
when they fought each other too. Yeah,
and it was insane. And I was like, that's sick as shit.
I'm never letting go this Bount arc, by the way. Every time I could bring it up, I'm bringing it up.
No.
But anyways, back to Daima.
Yes.
Super Saiyan 2 happened. He beat the Tamagami. Even though he beat the Tamagami wasn't damaged really. The Tamagami knew that he was just
a good fighter.
Goku was just a bit more powerful than the Tamagami. He's like, I know your power. There's no point in continuing forward.
Yeah, he's like, this is just gonna end up either in a stalemate or like I just
or I could die.
Yes.
Yeah. So it was after he took the elbow. He's like, okay, well, hey,
by
brother.
the way, there's all like if we have like all of our reviews are spoilers when it comes to anime. So like eat shit and die.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
You should just watch it.
Right.
Watch it when it comes out, or don't watch it at all, nerds.
Yeah, but like after he got the freaking elbow to the stomach, the Tamagami's like, okay, well, hey, woo, let's take it easy,
Chill,
brother. You win.
Word.
But now let's play a fucking game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they did the stupid hidden cup games where they put the ball on it and then they just mix it around a whole bunch, which was like, okay, that it is what it is.
You were like, oh, Goku's gonna fail because he's dumb as shit.
He's dumb as shit. Yeah, but
true.
But
skill tests, he never fail. Knowledge tests, yes.
Fair. But they pulled a Hunter x Hunter.
They did.
They pulled a Hunter x Hunter where like Goto was testing Gon with the coins.
Mm-hmm.
He did the whole swap out. Goku was like, the ball's back there.
Yeah.
And that's exactly how Gon pointed it out to. He was like, the coin is right. This guy has it. He was like, what? I was like, they respect each other. That's a respect thing.
Easy. Yeah.
That's a respect
And
thing.
it's more of like the Tamagami, like, okay, cool, you actually are worthy of holding this Dragon Ball. You can protect it. And if you do mess up on the wish,
that's on you, dog.
Yeah.
Just quickly back though, when I say it's a respect thing, when you look at Hunter x Hunter and how they power up with Nen, it looks exactly like Dragon Ball Z power-ups.
Exactly. When Gon
With
versus
the aura
P2.
Spiking?
Gon
I don't
versus
understand why you
P2.
have to think about this.
That is true. Yeah.
I hate that you had to think about that.
It kind of irked
It
me a little
hates
bit.
me, yeah.
I like how women say that gave me the ick. That gave me the
Yeah,
ick.
give me a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, guys.
Be on point, man.
It could be this low life.
Not sponsored.
No, not sponsored. But goddamn gross.
Gross. Anyways, back to what you were saying
What?
about the show.
Oh,
Continue on.
beautiful.
Mhm.
It was
Oh.
great.
I thought we were continuing with the episode.
Oh, like what?
After what happened. Anyways, Goku gets the Dragon Ball.
Yeah, I feel like the latter half of the episode was very informative.
Yes.
Very.
Yes.
Yeah, they did a lot of like
So-
world building on that part.
Goku gets the Dragon Ball. I noticed that the Dragon Ball was kind of an in-between size between the Earth Dragon Balls and the Namekian Dragon Balls.
Size matters.
Size matters. Absolutely. It also
You
holds
pointed
the
real
power
close to
of
my
the
face.
dragon. Yes.
It's like, you're like,
So how do you
wait.
think the dragon would look? Because you had Shenron, sleek and slim.
Mhm.
Then you had Piranga,
Yeah.
thick.
Who's just yoked as shit?
Yeah, that's the Chad.
I think it's going to be a little demonic looking.
You think it's gonna look like the Black Dragon?
I think it's going to have pointy ears.
What if it looks like the Black Dragon from GT?
You
That'd be
mean-
pretty sick.
You mean the Red Dragon?
Yeah.
The,
Like
with the,
Black.
from the Black Star? That would be interesting.
Because
What if
it would make sense because that one looked the most demonic.
That would be interesting. I can see it have pointy ears though because
Yeah,
it's in the
looks
Majin
like a
realm.
Majin almost.
Yeah, that's what.
That'd be
That's,
a wild dragon.
You know who I think it will look like? You know,
are you unmuted?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh damn,
You
dude!
talk?
You know what? Fuck you too.
Whoa, bro, you're getting married in a week and just the balls drop now.
Yeah, remember the anime Blue Dragon?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of look like
Well,
that.
actually, it was a video game. Then it became an anime.
Yeah, true.
Nerd.
Oh, okay, I can see that. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's a pretty good one.
Yeah, and then we cut into a little bit more info with
What?
the history of Dragon Ball. We learned that Kaio, like Supreme Kai's sister, was at the fight of Buu. A little bit of retcon happened here.
Yep.
A little bit of retcon happened
Yep.
here.
Sheldon got very mad.
I was a little weirded out by
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
I don't think
was
it was
technically it's a retcon.
Yeah.
Technically it's a retcon. A little bit. You know, she was there and she collected a little portion of Buu when Majin
Just
Vegeta
like a
blew him up.
nice little ball.
Yeah,
Nice little glob.
And it was Supreme Kai's brother that pointed this out. And they were like, he was talking with Goma about it, and they thought, you know, maybe Deborah ordered her to do it. And then we go back to her sister, who goes to see another Majin witch. by the name of what was it?
Marba.
Marba.
But it's pretty cool though, because have you noticed that none of the other Majin actually have the M? She had the
It's
M
only
on
the
her
ones
chest.
with like. It seems like it's the
ones with magic power.
Yeah,
But
Doesn't Goma have it?
no, he only has the lines. There's no M on him.
why don't you just take the whole case?
Yeah, instead of
I
just
hate
coming here and just making
Oh my
noise.
god. Anyways, and we meet this new character called Marba. She's a witch. She's creating some crafty brew thing, and she was like to the sister, which I can't remember her name now for the life of me.
Arinsu.
Like, Arinsu, thank you.
Nice.
It tastes better with Majin Buu inside of it, and I was like, "What the hell? What does that mean?
Yeah.
What do you mean it tastes better with Majin Buu inside of it?"
Can I
I get
context, please?
I love that. The way you started with it, I know you started, but that was great. That was dope. And then
One time
It felt like you were scared.
yeah,
that was fear you turned.
Yeah, that wasn't stuttering. That's fear.
yeah, and then
Like,
they
he's real.
bring the pot outside, and then they start talking about Bibbidi, not Bobbidi, but Bibbidi. Bibbidi is a father of Bobbidi for people that don't know.
Yeah,
and how Marba was like, "Oh yeah, like he created Majin Buu," and the Anrasu was like, "No, I know you created Majin Buu." So
Bibbidi was useless. Come on, dog.
Yeah,
we
Bibbidi
know
only
about
had
you.
the power
That's
to
basically what she said.
Yeah, Bibbidi only had the power to control Majin Buu, not to create Majin. Marba is the one that creates Majins, which is crazy, crazy canon material.
Even when she's making like the brew, you see like clouds of smoke that look like Majin.
yeah,
Buu.
like
Yeah,
you got Fat Buu, you got
Super
Evil Buu, you
Buu.
got Super Buu, and then
Yeah.
you got Kid Buu.
Yeah.
And I was just like, okay.
I was like,
and they
what
were like,
the-
this is going to create another Majin one that we can control. Because
Yeah.
Marba was even saying that with Majin Buu, you just couldn't control him, which was the problem.
Yeah,
He was just utter chaos.
yeah.
And so what it sounds like is we're going to get another Majin character that might look a little like Buu,
But it seems like he might be green or something.
a little bit more in control too.
Yeah, because they were saying during that time that Majin Buu was uncontrollable and
Yes.
he would just rage.
Yes. So we
And
got
then-
we got a little bit of retcon canon that,
And
just
you also
happened.
get more of a story on why Supreme Kai is in the other world as well, in like Earth
Nice
realm.
dots connecting and stuff.
yes,
like that,
because she even said when Majin Buu was created, like it killed most of the Glins, and that's why the Kaioshin's ran out.
yeah, like once he was created, he just fucking created chaos.
Yeah.
in the world.
100%.
Yeah, so-
Yeah. And we learned that Anrasu wants to be the damn Demon Lord King.
Mhm.
Yeah,
That's her end goal. So we got what's going to happen.
there's a lot of
And
pieces
but we
moving on
keep
the board.
hearing
here.
though how
Yes.
strong Goma is, no matter what.
Yeah,
We keep hearing how strong
That
he
is another thing. Like we thought Goma was just a weak piece of shit, but like Marba's saying that he's got magic power that's pretty damn strong.
Yeah,
like
they're
he's
you
stronger
don't
than he looks.
Yeah, don't underestimate him, dude.
Yeah.
Like he's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
So there's definitely a lot of different pieces on the board, different little sub games being played in
Yeah.
like one big
This is
kind
like
of game.
crazy work that Toriyama has put in, man.
Yeah.
He's got
Yeah.
like a few different stories
Stories kinda
going,
good.
and
Yes,
it's kind of
yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
And
And
then-
they're really honoring, like there's no production value that's like, they're like, hey, you know what? It feels like now because he passed away and everything. Like,
Yeah.
like
the
I
goat-
feel like they had to after he passed.
yeah,
Like,
they have to make
they-
sure it goes down good because this is a legacy
yes,
of his.
yes.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
And then for the last little bit, we got a little bit of a fun little bit with Piccolo, Vegeta, Bulma traveling with that
Hibis.
Hebus.
Hebus.
and
Or Hibis, I think. Right?
Hebus
Yeah,
or
Hi.
Hibis is kind of explaining things, and Vegeta's like, "Tell me more," and Hibis just shit on this, just
bruh.
shit on Vegeta, bro.
Not only has his pride, I guess maybe
Two Saiyans, one cup. That's
Not
what that
only
was.
has Vegeta's pride been hurt by being turned into a kid, he gets just absolutely shit on,
Shit on.
by this random dude.
Hebus is like, "You act so arrogant, but you're not even a king." I was like, "Oh my god!" And
So
Vegeta-
I'll just ignore you.
yeah, straight up.
He's
Even
like, oh
like-
my god.
I don't know if you guys saw, but even Piccolo, like his side eye, he's like, damn,
Damn, I wish I could say that.
you,
Yeah.
got, you got hit real hard, brother.
Vegeta got pissed.
Yeah.
He was pissed. It was kind of funny. It was a good way to end the episode, I think, with a little bit of humor at the end there.
Yeah,
it was pretty cool, man.
Super funny.
Yeah, so Daima's definitely picking up. We're picking up now. Is
Yeah,
what it is.
we're getting there.
Yeah, because now they're on their way to the second demon world.
We missed the fact that Glorio and the sister are still keeping in contact.
Yeah, so
and she mentioned, or sorry, I think it was Marba mentioned to the sister, what if when we create whatever we're creating, you can't control it? The sister's like, that's why I have people trying to find the Dragon Ball, and they've already acquired one of them.
Yeah.
So makes me think that once they collect all three, Glorio's like, fuck you, I'm taking those. Bop, bop, take them to the sister, and then like the all being is all done.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of speculation. Me and Sheldon think that Glorio is like the end all be all bad guy, but now it seems like him and the sister are in cahoots, right? So there's a lot going on.
Yep.
But stay tuned next time on Dragon Ball Z to find out what happens.
Exactly. Yeah, good episode. What would you give this episode? Out of 7 Dragon Balls.
Oh damn!
Nice. I kind of want to give it a 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
I kind of want to give it
I
a
can't
7.
I can't give it the 7 yet
What?
because if this is how it's starting, I'm gonna give it a 6.
You're gonna give it a 6?
Give it a
Okay.
6.
I want to give it a 7, but I want to save that for like, I know there's probably a lot more coming.
There's gonna be like, if you're basing it off the fight, then
Then it's a 7, but like story wise,
as an episode, I'd give it a 6.
Yeah.
It was solid.
Yeah.
the
it was
fight itself
solid.
is a 7 ball.
The fight itself is a 7.
Yeah,
I would say a 6 too, and that's like, I don't know how you feel about the retcon, but it kind of makes sense with how they kind of progressed it
Yeah.
a little bit. I still feel weird about it, but
Yeah.
it's I think it's fine. Well, I'll just have to see how it goes, but I give it a 6 out of 7. It's like solid.
Yeah.
Solid.
So far it's not a bad retcon. There's
No.
been terrible retcons.
Yeah, and like if you want to get technical, the fight was hard 7, and then the latter half of the episode 6.
6.
Yeah,
So-
because it kept the story moving,
It did.
and it gave feedback to like people who haven't seen the original Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And it lets them know, like, hey, this is the
Yeah.
backstory, but if like we just
So,
changed some
nice
things.
overall. Just like
The
6.
only thing I'm worried about is people starting with Daima, and then they go watch you like, wait, where
Where
are
is
they?
she?
Where is she? She's not there. You know?
Wait
Yeah.
a second,
Yeah.
this is new.
Yeah.
Oh man,
So it is what it is.
It was good though.
Yeah, I'd say so. Let's get into Dan now. This is the episode continuing on from the Loch Ness
this one felt,
monster
made me feel like
and the
Diddy.
3 aliens coming back to steal their special bananas and stuff.
What happened this episode?
I don't know. Like we got the continued fights. The aliens ended up evolving some things. Nessie came into the mix.
Yeah.
Um,
The other girl has like full control of her powers now. All of a sudden.
with Acro
Silky.
Yeah.
Yep.
audio.
Yep. They finally started working
yeah. Thank you.
together about it, which was interesting.
Yeah.
This I don't know how I feel about Dandadan right now. Like, if I was younger, I'd be like, this is really good.
Yeah.
But as you get older, you kind of like you realize that they're high school kids, and you kind of feel like a Diddy.
Yeah. I think you could have put it. Yeah, you put it in the best way possible. I think.
Yeah.
Honest to God, I don't know.
You feel gross watching it, but you're like the animation's good, the fighting's good.
story is good. It's just
Yeah.
they were basically like Okarun was butt naked.
The entire episode.
Yeah. For the entire episode. And then eventually Momo and
Ira.
Ira.
Yeah.
stripped down to their underwear. I'm like,
Riding Okarun at one point. Like
Yeah.
a torpedo.
not in that sense.
No.
But like, yes.
But basically, yes.
Yeah. I was like, okay. Okay. So it is what it is. Now, getting into the episode, they're fighting the three alien dudes, the alien for hire, and then Nessie got into the mix. And shit just kind of got crazy. They've been trying to figure out how the hell to fight them. They upgraded the boxing alien dude, the alien for hire. So he became like a
mantis.
mantis shrimp
I think. Yeah.
that liked to punch. And he got much stronger in water when Nessie came.
Yeah.
But
It's
he still couldn't breathe underwater.
No, he needed air afterwards.
needed air.
Yeah, it was a context to the previous episode when they were in science class and the shrimp that like hit the ruler underwater. It was like stronger.
Yeah,
underwater.
and he like snapped the ruler.
Like Mantis Shrimp like to punch things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
It was a little interesting.
yeah.
But
This episode felt like it was really all over the place.
yeah.
It was kind of hard to follow because at one point there'd be fighting. And
Was
then,
it hard? I don't know if it was because of that. I think
it was the voices.
not just the voice, but maybe it was a little distracting with how they were represented in the episode.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
You
Like,
know?
like at one point there was fighting, and then someone would get hit, and then they'd be arguing amongst each other, and then it was.
Although, like, I will say what Momo proposed was like, you know, our clothes will drag us down in the water and make us slower.
It does make sense.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
I get that. It's just I don't know, man.
It's weird to see.
Yes. It is a little weird. Like, if I was watching this alone and like someone walked in on me,
You're like, this is what anime is about. This isn't what anime is about.
I don't know. I wouldn't even know what to say.
Someone
this
would
is
walk
like-
in with 9-1 already dialed.
Right? Like,
Yeah.
if you were watching this alone and your wife came in,
She'd be like, what's wrong with you?
Yeah.
We're getting a divorce. Like, you're gross, dude.
Literally though, yeah.
Like, what are you watching? We have kids. Like, and you're watching kids? I'm like, no, this is just.
Last week.
yeah.
It's just like, you're like, what's going on here?
Yeah. But, you know, going on with the episode, like they ended up fighting them more. They're trying to figure stuff out. Two of the alien dudes with the banana thing ended up dying realistically because Nessie killed two of them.
Yeah.
Nessie killed two of them. The soul oversoul dudes didn't do shit.
No.
Realistically.
No, they were
just
kinda
kinda there.
useless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were background
and then the
characters.
last banana alien guy ended up fusing with the mantis shrimp guy and with Nessie.
Yeah.
I'm like, when did this? Like, how?
See, that confused me because like they talked about it, but I'm like, when did they fuse?
Yeah. I don't.
When they were, remember when he was chasing them? He's like, if I'll fuse with them. And then he had his tail already, penis already like.
Yeah, no, that I get,
Sticking
but there was
out.
no like
It feels
actual
so
like
gross.
scene of them fusing, and I was like, when did this happen?
Yeah.
Right. So
Yeah.
I guess
Because that banana alien dude was on its own and it fused with the mantis dude first. And then they got to Nessie and fused with that.
yeah, because then eventually Nessie could like punch like the mantis thing, but I'm
Yeah.
like, when did
This happen? And
Yeah.
maybe they were more powerful, so they went after Nessie because of this, which
Yeah.
I guess kind of makes sense. But like Nessie was messing them up. It was a spirit.
Yeah.
So the aliens are now fusing with spirits. They're getting, which is interesting.
It is.
I'm like, it's a little weird.
Because now they're looking to
No, Nessie wasn't a spirit. Nessie was an alien. It was another worker of theirs. The gig
No, it
workers.
wasn't.
no,
Yeah, it's another gig worker. It's not a spirit.
no.
Is that what they said?
Yeah, it was just another worker. And that thing was like, oh,
Pat,
like
can you chime in on this? Is Nessie an alien?
Nessie's an alien,
Or
right?
what is it a spirit?
Who's Nessie?
And
The Loch Ness?
The water monster.
Is it a yokai?
It is yokai.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
It's a yokai.
Oh.
The reason why they called it the
Gig
man
worker always goes that
is
business
because
dude.
the oversoul dudes with the banana thing called the mantis thing, but when they all fused, they just referred to it as like a third person
That's what tripped me
thing.
out.
Yeah. So so like now the aliens are conspiring with yokai.
Well, not conspiring. They're not conspiring. They're
Able to-
merging with them or
Yeah.
absorbing them.
Pardon me. Yeah.
Which I'm like, okay.
right?
So what is happening now?
What are we doing here?
Yeah. It's a little, I guess maybe those aliens have that power, but if we see down the road, different kind of aliens and they're doing the same shit, like, I think I need a little bit of explanation as to how they're able to do this.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't make sense.
I don't know.
What they're doing with the humans and the oversoul thing, they explain that and that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
I get that.
Mm-hmm.
But the alien stuff, I don't understand where this is coming from now. It's a little confusing.
I don't know.
On top of with the weird fan service that we're getting.
Yeah.
You know, it's a little odd. But they ended up finishing this. I don't remember how this episode ends.
The episode goes.
Oh, right.
And she takes away the water because the guy's gonna use his full power punches. But once the
Yes.
water's out, basically
Okurin like torpedoed.
Yeah, and then she rips off the arms because he implodes.
Right, and he
Basically
grabs her.
Yeah, like how Deku does the first time he uses a one for all. Like he just fucking explodes.
Yeah, so like Acro Silky uses the hair to make a trail.
Yeah, to make like a runway
because
for him.
Momo's stuck in the jaws, but she has like a little force field.
Okay.
And then
correction. Nessie is just a reptilian creature. She's neither a yokai or an alien.
Oh, so
Then where the hell did it come from?
She is.
And how is it in the damn school?
She's subservient to the Serpos, which are the aliens. I don't know what's happening.
But she's not an alien or a yokai?
Yeah.
No, but she is
So she's a mythological creature that they pulled
without
from
being called an
Ireland
occult.
and dropped in Japan?
Yes, without being called an occult.
I'm sorry. No, hold on. This show doesn't make sense now.
Domo arigato, laddie.
Yeah, so okay, so this is what you call a plot hole. Real, like this stuff needs to be explained.
Home planet Earth.
But you're looking at the actual.
So they're just like
are you looking at the Dandadan's thing?
Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
I thought you were just looking up like
So
Nessie.
So Nessie is from Earth.
Yeah. She.
So okay, so we got aliens, we got yokai, ghost spirits. Now we're adding mythological creatures to the mix.
Some would say cryptoids.
Yeah, thank you.
Cryptic.
They are cryptoids. Yeah.
Yeah, cryptids.
What the hell is this show?
Go find out more. I can't say anything.
That's fair. That's fine. I don't want you to say anything more.
Because it does spoil.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm like, okay, so they need to explain, like, things like this need to be explained.
Yeah.
Because now it's just way out of context after Pat gave us this information.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense now. It really, I don't know what the show is. They need to start explaining, and I hope they do. Do they?
Sort of. Very badly.
Okay. So
From what I remember, right? They don't do it well.
Poor writing
right?
is at play here. Okay.
The way this manga came about was this guy had writer's block and he just started drawing.
Interesting.
And then all this came into play,
hear.
and then this is how the story came out.
Interesting. Okay, so this is all I needed to hear. So Dandadan isn't really that great of a show then, if that's the case. Like I'm being serious. Like things like this kind of need to be explained. Context needs to be there. Lore needs to be there.
Yeah.
Like let's be real. Like what they're showing off right now is for action and animation, great. But when you start putting in things like this, we need an explanation. Mm-hmm. Without it, it doesn't make sense. It becomes plot hole like Phantom Rogue. It becomes like Phantom Rogue at that point. It's just plot holes here and there. If you
there
can't
is a
fill
lot
it,
of plot holes,
and if it's a shitty explanation, it makes it
the
worse.
manga, there's quite a bit,
in my opinion. It doesn't add anything to it if the explanation isn't really fleshed out.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have some.
There is a lot more plot holes.
I think this is the first time on our pod where we have really questioned an anime besides Ninja Kamui. Well, not even. Ninja Kamui was just bad animation. Yeah. That's why we stopped.
Story was
This
great.
is the first time I think on this pod where we're having an anime that's not explaining things properly.
Yeah, it's fair enough.
Yeah.
Ninja Kamui did the same thing too, but they actually we were able to deduce what it was gonna do.
Yeah.
This,
but we only stopped
nothing
watching because of bad animation. It was just horrid. But okay. So, anyways, going forward, they end up beating this thing. Mm-hmm. Okurin is he grabbed Momo. He's on top of her, butt naked. She's in underwear. They wake up
in the school,
and they're like, "Oh, the floor, it's so hard." And she's like, "I'm so thankful it's so hard." I'm like, "What the hell is this play on words?
Yeah.
You're literally
these entendres
around things."
Yeah, these entendres.
I'm wondering who he made the show for, because this was not meant for teenagers. It's made for people like Patrick.
It's made for Patrick.
Yeah, totally.
No wonder
he even agrees. I'm like, this is very out of pocket. And they're literally in a position that looks like they're having sex.
Missionary.
They're missionary. And then the school jumps out and they're like, he's on top of her naked. What are they doing? And they realize what position, and they start booking it down the hall with it, butt naked. And then you get Ira running like a goddamn titan beside them.
Have you seen the memes that people have made of her,
with the special titans?
Yeah.
Just running?
Oh,
no.
dude, but it's so rich.
I kind of assumed that there would be there. So they're running in the underwear naked, or in their underwear. Okurin's running butt naked down the hallway in the school. And that's how it ends. I'm like, okay.
Yeah. Essentially.
Dun, 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 dun. That's it.
I need to know if there's any more of this kind of stuff happening. I don't know if I can
I
continue.
think that's
That's a good brunt of it, actually.
You
Yeah.
said that last time with the first episode.
but it comes in waves.
Ugh.
But it's not as bad as Fire Force. This was probably the worst of it.
Well, forget. Okay, that's fire. Well, okay, so we're going to be critical of Fire Force if we ever review Fire Force, but we are being critical of Dandadan right now because this fan service stuff I feel like is unnecessary.
It very much so.
I really feel like it would be a better show without the fan service. I think.
I am unmuted.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, I want to chime in and say, it is just weird that it's underage people, like 16-year-olds shouldn't be sexualized, but like I'm fine with like Dandadan sexualizing Seiko because she's an older woman.
Get out of here.
That's hot.
Of course, he'd say that.
Get out of here.
Why'd you let him even say
He
that?
needs.
You should have just muted it.
He needs
right
to put
when
in a Seiko comment like every time. He has to.
She's my favorite.
Yeah, well, you can keep. Oh, God.
Look, I like my my Gmails. Okay,
He's back muted. Oh, I thought he was gonna talk again. I got so scared.
No, please.
Anyways, let's rate this episode because I'm kind of done with talking about Dan, to be honest with you. What did you think?
Out of what? 10 or 5?
3 Dans out of Dandadans.
Is it done?
Like a 1.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why?
1.5.
Why?
Just for the action, honestly. Story wise, it really didn't go anywhere.
It's fine. It's whatever. It's whatever. You're supposed to be on top of this.
Yeah. Come on.
You're failing.
You low life.
It didn't happen. It's fine.
It's
whatever.
fine. Just go to
It
Bleach
doesn't
now.
matter. Just leave it there. Yeah, I'm yeah, this was mostly just action with very little plot context. So I'm gonna give it a 1 out of 3, realistically. If you want to put it out of 10, it's like a 6 out of 10. Like animation fighting was great.
Yeah,
The
their
powers
quality
are
in
cool.
animation hasn't dropped.
Again, it's that weird context of where the hell Nessie came from.
Yeah.
And now with the background of like Pat telling us it's not a yokai, it's not an alien. So we're getting into cryptoids now, which is mythological creatures. It's weird. It's weird. Like we need explanations, man. Otherwise it just does you're just plopping shit in to plop stuff in and make it a part of the story. It's I don't know. It's like poor storytelling at that point.
Yeah.
You know?
This episode did seem very like sporadic.
Yeah.
There was
This is coming off of that very emotional episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, that happens.
Like-
the next couple episodes, like when they introduce the other person,
GG.
yeah, GG, he's pretty sick.
Mm.
There's not a lot of like grossness to that one, like how it was for this one.
Okay. Interesting. Okay. Anyways, we got Bleach finally. Woo! What I'm excited. Both, honestly,
Woo!
Dragon Ball and Bleach are the ones that are doing it for me right now.
Yeah, 100%. man.
Dan,
It's a hit or miss.
It's definitely meant for a different audience. It's not meant for me. That's what I think. That's honestly what I think. But we'll still review it regardless because it is what it is, and we're like there. But anyways, Bleach. Shinsui Kiriko has now stepped into the fight in an actual fight.
And he's made a statement.
Yeah.
He's like, do you forget who you're fighting? I'm fucking the head captain.
Of the Go-Tai 13.
Fucking
Shinsui
Kiriko. That line was cold as shit.
Even in the manga.
Well, let's get to how it started.
Yes.
Okay, that's with them running.
He gets shot in the chest.
The Stern Rider ends
Lily
up,
body.
huh?
Lily body.
Thank you. Ends up sniping Shinsui right in the middle of the
He
chest.
turns around and he's like, yeah, I can takes a shot.
Dead.
Yeah. We're like, well, another one bites the dust.
Over, son.
All over. Other captains, vice captains are all
Oh my
freaking
god,
out.
he's dead. Holy cow.
My dad. Oh.
Who shows up behind him?
Bo
Kiriko
di
himself.
Rama falls
Yeah.
down.
Playing the kids game.
Playing the motherfucking
Playing
kids.
the-
game.
Kageoni.
And this is what is explained. And that's when he makes that statement, stabs this dude, and we get into a fight. And he explains to him the rules of the game.
Yeah.
And
Because he's like, once both people know the rules, the fight can start.
The fight can start and the fun can continue.
He's like, and that's when a game is.
Yeah.
It's like, don't
But then Lilypad or whatever his name is like,
Lily
oh,
boy.
it's Black English. I was like, what?
and it's chocolate
He's like,
English.
oh, you
Chocolate
know.
English.
Yeah.
Black English. This guy.
He's like, oh, you know, cool. All right, cool.
He's like, wait, you know the gift?
Yeah.
I was just like, what?
He's like, I just wasted all this time explaining it to you.
For no
Yeah.
reason. For no reason.
But then he makes a point. I can't remember the exact point he made, but like he's the certain amount of reshi in his eyes, like lets him see.
Solidified
Yeah,
object.
something
Yeah.
about like an X-axis thing. I don't understand how to explain it precisely, to be honest with you. But he's like, there's like an X-axis thing, so I can like snipe people or whatever, and just it like never.
He
misses.
penetrates. He's able to penetrate anything with the X-axis, and then because of the amount of
Penetrated
Ryatsu,
Shinsui.
Pause.
because of the amount of stuff, the amount of Reiki in his eye, he can see solidified objects. So when he did snipe Shunsui, he thought he did, but he just solidified his.
Yes, and that's
Spirit
when we learned
is
that Kirikou
Reiki.
can condense spiritual pressure.
Yeah, to make it look
make
like
a
some-
copy of himself.
Yes.
which is crazy.
Nuts. It's
It's
nuts.
It's
yeah.
a pretty insane ability to have.
Yeah, and then Shinsui goes on to basically say, he's like, since I can do it and you see a lot, all you're gonna see is just shadows of me
Yeah.
everywhere.
And he's like, "Isn't that enough to shit scare you?
Yeah.
Scare the shit out of you."
He's like, remember when you were a kid and you always got chased by that one shadow? Scared the shit out of you. And it's the fact that like that was the phrase. I was like, God, this is so cool.
Yeah, verbatim. Yeah.
Verbatim.
Slander.
And it was just beautiful. And then he kind of was like, I messed up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so they start to fight a little bit. You
Yeah.
know, he starts shooting things and he's killing him. He's like, no, you can't run from me. I can see everything.
Yeah. One thing we do learn, is that Homeboy's gun is basically like Uri's bow. He mentioned that.
Yeah, he's like, it's like a bow, so I can build it off my Ryatsu.
Yeah. And I was like, oh, that's actually like, that's kind of cool. That
Yeah.
like, I thought maybe all Stearns like had a bow and I didn't know that like that gun is basically his version of the bow. So I just thought that was cool.
Fair enough. Yeah. They get into their fighting. He's shooting.
Yeah.
And at one point, he does actually hit Kiriko's foot.
He does. Yeah.
And Kiriko was like, oh, I messed up.
Koyaraku.
Kiraku. Thank you.
Yeah.
Ends up like, oh, I did make a mistake.
He's like,
I didn't think you'd
"Fuck."
hit me.
Yeah.
You know? And then we get the scene of like the other captains. They're like, oh, we should go help. And then it's Shinji, right?
Yeah, Shinji.
Yeah.
Shinji's like, no, we're going on ahead. He's like, what do you think Ukitake would say?
Yeah. Because everyone's like, oh, no, we'll stay. And then he turns and he's like, what would Ukitake do?
And it shows a little flashback of Ukitake, and it's just like, if
Leave
he's
him.
saying he can handle it, then we should
Yeah.
move on.
If he's good, he's good.
yeah,
Yeah.
like we can move on. from
Shunsui says
there.
he'll be okay. He'll be okay.
He'll be okay. And he's like, on top of that, if this was Captain Yamamoto,
Doubles down and
Yeah.
goes, yeah, what the fuck would old man say?
what would old
Yeah.
man say?
And then
would-
he asked him now. He's like, "What are you gonna do?" He's like, she's like, "I'm
so
just gonna go
stay with
back."
him. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Well, I'm leaving then, bitch."
I mean, it kind of makes sense. That's his vice captain. Vice captain would stay
Yeah.
with the captains to
Yeah.
support them.
Oh, yeah,
right?
for
Unless
sure.
their captains told them otherwise, like, go do
Yeah.
something else.
You have a direct order to leave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's gonna go support him.
Mhm.
And we get a little bit of that. And then, you know, the Stern Rider's kind of on the ropes a little bit here.
Mhm.
So he pulls out his Volstagg,
Yeah.
or whatever it's
because
called.
after Kiraku's kind of doing some shadow steps, stabs him in the back, and he's like, I got you, bitch. And then
He's like, "You opened my eye 3 times."
yeah, and then
I got you, bitch.
And then the Stern dude's like, oh my eye, I can fucking hit anything. Evolve.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and we had a little funny moment. He's like, where Kiraku was like, okay, well, can you just close your eye then?
Yeah.
man?
Yeah.
He's like, "Please."
I have used my eye 3 times now, so now I can open it for sinners. And then he's like, can you just not though?
Yeah, I was like, so we go
Please
back to having fun.
stop.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, we got a little bit of the silly side
He,
of
like,
Kiraku this time.
He's always been that guy.
Yes.
He's always been very funny.
Yes,
Yeah.
little
He-
nonchalant.
He's just like, can you just not open it?
yeah, it was cool. And so he was like, no, I can use it permanently now.
Yeah.
And then his Volstagg comes in,
And then he evolves.
and he looks like a goddamn centaur
it literally
with
yeah.
no
Yeah.
arms.
Yeah.
Then Shunsui gets shot 3 times down from the shoulder
the gut.
downwards.
Yes, yeah, and
Yeah.
that's when he's kind of on
He's
the
like,
run.
yeah, then he's sprinting away. And he's like, fuck.
And then he's like, "Well, if I'm far enough, because I'm back at where we first arrived."
Yeah, and then he's like kind of like leaning up against the wall. And he's like,
puts his swords.
he's
in the
like,
ground.
now, I hope you're far away. And then
Sorry if I
we
caught
see
you up
her,
in this.
And then it's just a clip of this, and then
Running his swords into the ground.
and then it just goes.
It went black.
And then it
Yeah.
goes black, and one word pops up, and it goes Bankai. And I was like, "Fuck, here we go, dude."
I was like,
Yeah.
yes, thank you.
This was one of the moments where, when I was reading it, I screenshot it and sent it to you, and I was like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah, you did.
I was like, "Oh my god!"
It was a dope moment. Coop like jizzed himself and blew his
dude,
load.
yeah, yeah.
It was kind of
And then
amazing.
Patrick stepped in and he's like, "What did I step in?"
Yeah.
Yeah, that
You
was
stepped in
Majin
Coop's
Buu.
snail, yeah.
that
That's
Majin
so-
Buu goop.
Yeah.
Egyptian boo.
Yeah,
Goo goop.
but yeah,
Yeah.
so for the first time ever, we see his Bankai.
Yeah, it makes me a little sad because I was really hoping we'd get to see Ukatake's Bankai,
I know.
the twin swords.
The twin swords.
You know?
The only two captains that have two swords.
That's
Yeah.
it.
So,
Well,
yeah.
Michio's got twin swords now. Well, he's got two swords. Sorry, not twin swords, but two swords. now.
Yes.
Uh,
But yeah, we see his Bankai for the first time, and the world changes. The entire world fucking changes.
He
Yeah.
even says it to him. He's
It
like, "Do you
became
feel
like-
despair?
Yeah.
Lonely? Darkness?" Oh my god.
It looked
I
like
feel
grid
it.
paper.
It did.
It looked
With
like
like graffiti on the buildings of and like
Yeah.
accents of purple.
Yes.
Yeah. And he walks up to the stern guy and he's like, "You notice that like the world's changed?" And he's like, "Yeah." And he's like, "It's like lonely, kind of dark and stuff." Despair.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Yeah, so what?" And then just like,
He's like Act 1.
yeah, like just like his aura about the whole fight, it's just like dark
Yeah.
and like, "I'm gonna kill you now."
Yeah.
It was very cold.
Yeah.
It was very cold.
Did you notice when he went Bankai, there was like a shadow hovering over him?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It kinda like
it
it
was
was
like
hugging
someone
him.
holding him.
Yeah. I was like,
fuck.
it's like, this is gonna be dope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Theater suicide. That's
Yeah.
what it's
And so
called.
he explains Act 1 as whatever happens to me will also happen to my enemy, but it won't end up killing them.
Yeah.
You're right.
So he gets shot, and then
Well, the holes start appearing on Lily
Lily
Pad.
Pad.
Yeah.
So in the shoulder, the gut.
yeah, and
Oh,
he's
yeah.
like, "Ugh."
He's like Lily Pad's freaking out.
Yeah.
He doesn't know
And then Act
what's
2
happening.
And then
when
he's
he
like,
gets
"Act
the
one,
disease.
yeah," and then 2, you get like this random disease and shit.
Just because you feel so like regret or
Yeah, it's like
wounding your
the black
enemy.
plague almost.
Yeah,
like,
basically.
little black spots started happening.
Yeah, it's a reishi poisoning.
Yes.
Yeah, and then Act 3, you basically drown with like despair and shit,
and you die.
Yeah.
and just, like it was just dark and twisted.
Yeah.
and then
His Zanpak toe came out.
yeah,
Act
it
4
manifested.
Act 4, then it manifests, but then Act 4 happens as well.
What was Act 4?
Act 4 is when he brings out that thread
Oh,
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
and
yes.
uses his finger and he goes like that.
And that ended
Yeah.
Mr. Lily Pad.
Yeah, crazy. But yeah, like him talking to is it
Ohana.
Ohana, him talking to Ohana, and just like I love their relationship because like even though she like it seems like she doesn't really like him that much, and like he just kind of like
Well, she kind of complained like you've only brought me out a few times. to
yeah,
play.
she's like
I was like,
what the hell?
tell you what.
Yeah, right.
What are we playing here?
Yeah. So, but Len, she even points
Hide
out
the pickle?
she even points out the fact that now he has an eye patch to match her.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
I was like, the fucking detail. But yeah, like they have like a little back and forth, and then once fucking Sternhead goes boom, like he kind of falls back and like falls into her lap, and they have this moment where she's like, you know, I kind of don't want to see you die.
Yeah.
This kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Right? And
It
just-
is an interesting relationship.
It was a very intertwining little relationship, and it was
Yeah.
really cool.
Yeah.
And it does suck that, like, you know, to backpack off what she said, like, it sucks that we've only ever seen this one fucking time.
Yeah.
Right? Her, we've seen her, what, couple times because of that one arc where they all
the
manifested.
Zanpak toe.
Yes. Yeah. So
and if you remember, there was a
second one.
Yeah.
Yes. There was a girl?
Yes.
A small girl.
Yes.
Yeah.
Makes me wonder if it'll show up in this.
Because,
Because originally, the Zanpak toe arc was supposed to be canon.
yes.
But they kind of rushed him and he didn't get to fully flesh it out.
Yes.
So
and if
He just
anyone
cut it then.
Yeah.
if anyone remembers, it's always your Zanpak toe manifests.
Well, the Zanpak toe are souls.
Yes.
They are souls of
But
other living beings.
But the point I'm saying is he has two.
Yes.
So there's one, which was Ohana, but then the second one was the girl.
Yes.
Yeah,
Right?
the shorter sword is the
Yeah.
girl.
And the whole time I'm like, well, where's the second one? So, right? But
Because I kind of, in the manga, I don't know. I can't remember if a second soul did come out or
I
not.
can't recall that either.
Yeah.
I really can't. But we've seen some things that have been added, so maybe
they'll add it in.
right. So I digress.
Would that make the Zanpakuto arc canon then at that point?
Right?
Would it? That'd be kind of crazy.
That'd be kind of lit. Kind of lit.
Because they did make Fade to Black
canon.
Yeah.
Based off the one comment that Ichigo made of the Valley of Nightmares or Death or whatever it's called.
Right.
So it was like, okay. But so I think if they do add that second soul in,
that entire arc is canon.
I believe so.
Yeah.
I truly believe
That's
that
a good-
the Zanpakuto arc
would be
is
canon then.
at that point.
Yeah. But yeah, I digress. So he's in her lap, excuse me. And they're just talking. And he says, and if I'm not mistaken, like the episode just ends there.
That's where it drops.
Yeah.
And like it's just like what the fuck? Like
This was a great.
It was a very, very cool episode.
Yeah.
A lot of cuts, cool moments. My personal favorite thing is like when it showed the depiction of Kiraku just as like shadows. It's very well done.
Yeah. Because they don't do that well in the manga. They did it well, but it was.
But seeing animated was very cool.
The translation was really from page to screen was awesome.
And like I think one of my favorite scenes that I've talked about is the fact that like he's holding both the swords, and then it's just like I think it's just his like nose down. You can't see his eyes, but like he's like this, and then it just fades to black, and it just says Bankai, and I was like, it was fucking just chills. It was chilling. It was 100%. Such a good episode.
Yeah, 100%.
Very cool.
Like.
I can't wait for the next one.
I don't know what the next episode is gonna be. I kind of hope they continue this because it'll reveal something.
It would be insane if the next episode
they cut to something different.
Yeah.
That
would be insane. Actually,
that or if like the second spirit of his sword pops up, I would be like, holy fuck, it's true.
Yeah. Because then they kind of change a little bit of it then as well.
Yes. Yeah. From what the manga was showing off, right?
Yeah.
Which makes complete sense. So yeah, this was a good episode.
It was very cool.
I think this may be my first 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Cooper's like 15th 10. So.
Yeah. This guy's been busting 10s out everywhere.
Literally, dude.
Yo, I don't blame him though. Bleach is like peak.
Yeah.
Bleach has been
Bleach
cooking.
is peak, man.
Yeah.
Like the haters out there are gonna hate, but Bleach is a dope freaking anime.
Every
You guys
weekend,
are lucky. One Piece is on hiatus for another 6 months.
Literally.
every weekend, the Bleach restaurant is open, packed, and it's just fucking cooking. Every weekend, dog. This every time.
Bleach.
Yeah. Like we may have a few
I want
nines.
more Bleach because of Bleach.
Yeah. Clorox is just
That
up
was
in
the
there.
dumbest thing I think I've ever said.
I'm doing more laundry because of Bleach.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like we've had like 9s and 9.5s here and there, but like never dropped to like below like I'd say an 8.
I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think it has. Man.
It's been very good.
Yes.
It's been very good.
Yes.
So out of 10, what would you guys hit this with?
In the words of my illustrious Egyptian friend over there, 5 plus 5.
5 plus 5, brother. Yeah, hit him with it.
Coop, what do you give this? What do you give this episode? I know you haven't been
I hope
talking
he
about.
falls.
I give this episode. It's really tough for me because I was thinking.
Just give
about
your
it a
number.
lot,
Shut
but
up.
I would honestly give it a solid 5 plus 5. Let's go.
Yeah.
Could have said another 6 plus 9 and got a 69, but whatever.
Yeah, this episode was a 10 for me, man.
Yeah.
I'm like, I hope we get the episode that I think we're gonna get next episode, but I
That'd be
digress.
Which one's that one?
The continuation of it.
The second part of it.
Yes. And Nano showing up.
Little Nanao.
Oh, yes.
Yes. Otherwise,
No.
I can see them cutting to like a different thing.
Yeah.
A different part.
Oh my god, there. I think I peed
You gotta
myself a
control
little.
your sneezes. I'm pretty sure it picked up on here. I hate
Now you do it?
that. I'm gonna put my fist in his mouth.
Yeah. And I'll put my fist in your butt.
Yeah.
That's the one I thought that you meant.
Oh no.
No, okay.
No, not
but
that
that's
that one I think is gonna be in part 4.
Yeah,
I think
fair,
so.
fair. Yeah,
Along
yeah.
with the other one. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No
anyways,
solution.
yeah. I'm giving Bleach a 10. It's very rare that we give it a less than a 9
it's very
because
rare.
I don't think you can.
No.
Yeah, you really
don't think
can,
you
honestly.
Like
And if you think you
respectfully,
can, you're wrong.
suck.
You're playing wrong.
Yeah.
Honestly,
You're dumb.
Like, yep, 100%. You don't have taste.
Yeah.
Literally, like this.
Respectfully,
Like
it's
this
like
drink, no taste.
like nothing below a 9 yet.
Yeah.
Respectfully.
Yeah.
Right. And I'm not just saying that because I'm a giant fan. I'm thinking if I was like in someone's shoes that like may have started just this season of Bleach, like you can't be like, oh yeah, you know, it was okay. Like,
shut up.
Literally.
Go back and watch everything.
Shut up.
It all leads to this moment.
Ah, it's crazy.
Yeah, in Bleach. So check it out if you haven't.
Yes, sir.
Watch it from the beginning. Go back and watch, and then come back and watch this stuff.
And do more laundry because of Bleach.
Exactly. Do your damn
Fuck Clorox.
laundry. Exactly. Now, we don't have any really big gaming news, unfortunately. However, we have a little bit of animation news on the side of Disney, Star Wars. Star Wars Visions is coming back. 2025. They're coming back for a third season. You got this.
Cool.
You got this. Now, what they are doing. So the first season.
I gotta stop you guys there. This boy needs to pee really badly.
Go outside. Go outside. No, I'm just playing. Go use it. I'm sure it'll leave. Just edit it out of post, man.
Yeah. At least do something.
Why do we have to
Close
stop
the
it?
door.
Yeah, just close the door, dude. Yeah. Hey, I don't understand.
I don't know what the
We didn't stop recording when Patrick puked, okay?
Yeah.
Actually, we did because apparently the video's not anywhere to be fucking found. So,
But at least the audio is.
Oh, that video is up.
I tried to look for the
Clip that part, but I can't find the puke.
I have it.
You have
I'll
it?
send it to you.
Nice.
I show it to
So yeah,
people.
so Star Wars.
There's no way. Send me
Your face isn't in there, though, so it's fine.
Cool, but you getting up though.
It's just the part where you say, I'm gonna puke. Oh, shit. Anyways, back to Star Wars.
Was that edited out of the final video?
I don't know if it was.
Brother, there's not a lot of bin edits.
But I have
alright?
that part, so it's
Shout
fine.
out there.
Anyways, back to Star Wars Visions. Season 1, they went with Japanese studios. Season 2, they decided to go around the world this time. They went to like India, England, parts of Europe, places like that. For this third season coming up,
They're
coming
returning back to Japan.
Back to Japan.
Smart.
Why do you gotta take my thunder, dog?
Can you imagine an India studio again?
Oh my
Just
God.
a bunch of Jedi's in turbans.
Dun, 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 dun.
That's how their lightsabers sound.
Literally.
Bling
Literally.
zinga zinga.
Yeah. Anyways, we got 4 returning studios that are coming back. I think Production IG was a part of that. The dudes that did the Duel of Swords is coming back,
I think so.
right? Yeah. No, they are.
Yeah. And just to give some context, me and him, I don't know if you have. Me and him have seen Star Wars Visions seasons 1 and 2. One was banger after banger.
Oh, yeah.
One was amazing.
Yeah.
One had some of the best animated Star Wars stuff I've seen in like a long time.
Studio 2 season 2 felt a little weak, to be honest. I only had like 2 episodes out of the 8 that they did,
Yeah.
and that was it.
Do you have, if you can recall, do you have a favorite from one?
From the first one?
Yeah, no, sorry, from the first season.
Ooh, that's hard.
Yeah, it's if you don't, then it's okay.
There's a few. So I can't remember what the episode was called. Which is the first episode, the Duel of something, the Duel of Blades. I think it might be called, where it's that Japanese style. The Ronin one.
Fuck.
Yeah, the Ronin one was really good.
The Ronin was so good.
The one with the old Sith master, when he crash landed on that planet, and
That was also
that one
very
was-
good. It
that
was
one
like
was
a
hella
Qui-Gon
dope.
Obi-Wan type.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a very good episode.
yeah, David Harbour was the main Jedi in that one.
Thank you.
Yeah, he was the main
Yeah,
Jedi in that
yeah.
one. And then there was, oh God, I really like the twins one. The twins was like
The twins
an
was-
alternate take on Leia and Luke,
It really
where
was.
they were a part of the Empire, but then Luke ended up turning against the Empire, and Leia was still with the Empire.
and they fought, and it was like absurd, but it was very good.
oh my God, yeah,
Yeah.
like, but
I think I already did this to watch.
you
first
should
season.
watch
You
it.
haven't?
No, I haven't seen it
It's
yet.
very good.
The first season is dope. Honestly, I liked all the episodes from the first season because they even gave like a throwback to Astro Boy.
That was also good.
That one was like a feel good episode.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what that one was.
But like I think
I'm down for
top of my head, like the more prominent ones was the Ronin for sure.
Mhm.
That was like everyone waited for that one.
Yeah.
And then the one with David Harbour as the main guy.
Yeah,
They were both very good.
Yeah.
But please give a watch and let me know what you think, because
Yeah.
I would love to hear it.
so we got
I'm
4 returning studios and we got 4 new studios.
Yeah.
Can you find out? You know who the 4 new studios are?
um
It should say in that article. One of them is a big studio.
I know.
They've worked on, yes, Wit is that studio.
Okay, here. Including returning contributors Kamikaze Doga, Kineme, Citrus Co-Production. Kineme, Citrus Co, Production IG, and Trigger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So those are the 4 returning.
Yeah.
Production IG, we know about Production IG. They've made quite a bit of things. The biggest ones are the Fate Stay animes is what they do.
Yeah.
Which they always kill.
Yeah.
Always kill.
They're really good.
Yeah.
Stories
kind of 4 new ones that they're
convoluted, but great
are
anime.
David Production, Polygon Pictures, Project Studio Q, and Wit.
Polygon Productions is really good too.
What have they done?
I don't remember what they've done, but I think they've done a couple like good movies.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
All right.
We're in, boys.
But Wit Studio, they've done like Vinland Saga. They did like the first 1 or 2 seasons of Attack on Titan.
Easy.
And they're right now working on
One Piece.
The remake of One Piece.
Yeah.
Which is what I'm looking forward to.
I am too.
Yes, I'm looking forward to
Win
that.
for all those comments with
So-
big fans.
Star Wars Visions
It's in
2025.
good hands.
I think we're going to get some solid, good shows out of that.
I think so too.
Yeah, they're doing another 8 episodes.
Yes,
Is
sir.
what they're doing.
Yeah.
Um,
Each episode for each studio.
Yeah, part of me kind of wishes that the 4 original studios kind of continues with the episodes that they've done for the first season, but I digress.
It's a real shame.
The Ronin I want to see continued.
It's a real shame that they haven't taken stories from Visions and fucking follow them.
Yeah.
Because I've listened to the Ronin audiobook and homie has an entire journey that he goes on. And the chick at the end that he kills,
Yes.
she gets resurrected and hunts his ass.
Spoiler.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
It's an audiobook. Get fucked.
Okay.
You haven't even watched it. Shut up.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Shut up.
I just wanted to say spoiler.
Shut up.
But yeah, in the audiobook, she gets resurrected and hunts him throughout the galaxy. And the order that he left, he meets again and there's some mystery and it's a very cool story.
I think, at this point where Disney is at with Star Wars, it's at such a low point right now.
Yeah.
I think they got to do something different things. Let's not. The universe of Star Wars is so expansive.
Yeah.
I want them to step away from things, give their work to other studios, and let them go hard. Because we have Skeleton Crew coming out December 2nd,
which I am looking forward to.
Same here.
Yeah.
And it's a very Goonies-esque style for Star Wars, which I think is going to be a fun show.
I do too.
I don't think it's going to be a great show or put Star Wars back on the map, but I think it's going to be a fun show for newer kids coming out. A new group of kids or a new age of people to watch Star Wars.
Yeah. The target audience for the Skeleton Crew looks like it's geared as
a family-friendly show.
Exactly.
Yeah. I think they got it. The anime stuff, I think they should let them do it. I really do. I want to see more of the Ronin. I want to see continuations with the twins because I feel like there's story that they could do there.
Yeah.
The Astro Boy thing too, that kind of continued. It could have a continuation realistically. And there was also that other one where there was a bunch of Jedi that got called and they were looking for the Kyber crystal.
The one that you're thinking. I can't think of that
Saber
name.
Forges. I don't remember what the name was.
Yes.
But then you find out a lot of those Jedi are actually
Sith. Yes.
Sith, and they turn on them.
I was thinking the same thing.
That one was dope too.
I couldn't remember what happened, but I'm I know there was Kyber crystals there.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you.
And the Saber Forger was actually helping the Jedi, the rebellion.
She made her own saber.
Yes.
Yes. Thank you.
Or her dad made the sabers.
Thank you.
Yes.
I was fucking hoping you'd pull it up because I'm
there's stories to be told, and they should just let them do it.
Yeah, easy.
Because clearly they're failing with everything else.
Yeah.
And they need
terrible.
Acolyte, the last season of The Mandalorian.
Yeah.
I think Andor is the only other good one that they got going on that people are talking about, but I'm I don't care for Andor because I know this dude is going to die anywhere, and I don't really care about his backstory all that much.
The fact that Star Wars hasn't tapped into anime yet is crazy.
Yes.
It's crazy.
100%.
You Star Wars Visions, the first season, I will say it again, tap into some of those episodes and continue them. Watch what happens.
Yeah.
Fucking watch what happens.
And it's crazy because the Star Wars Visions season 1 got way better reception than season 2 did.
It writes itself.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I'm looking forward to season 3. I'm excited.
Yes.
To see what these studios can whip up.
Yeah. Anil, you should get on it. Cooper, and I think you should watch it too, realistically.
You don't need to know Star Wars to watch them.
Yes. You'll just be like, okay, this is dope.
Yeah, because there's no
mention of anything that's been done from before.
Yeah.
It's
maybe like the Empire, but that's it.
Yeah, but everyone knows about the Empire.
My point, right?
Yeah.
There's no like
It's common knowledge.
there's no specific character that you're like.
There's
I don't
no
know
mention
who
of
it is.
Luke or Vader, any of those
nothing.
guys.
There's
They're all
nothing.
original works.
Yeah.
Which is a dope thing to see, and I think you guys would end up enjoying it.
Yeah, because like
Not the second season though. I feel like you guys will probably shit on the second season a little bit.
yeah,
Yeah.
literally, yeah.
Yeah.
But no, it was good. It's good.
Yeah. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
That's
I think.
all. How long are we? Have we been shooting the shit for?
124.
All
Easy.
right.
That's
Easy.
perfect.
Good.
Yeah,
2025 anime recommendations, any? I have Lazarus, the Cowboy Bebop director, is making it.
We can
Ooh.
yeah, that's a good idea. We'll hit it next week.
Throw it on the dock.
We're on the dock. Anyways, guys, that's our show.
That's a pod.
Thank you for sticking it out with us.
As always.
We appreciate you, Sack Squad, being our faithful listeners.
Just
or
being here.
Watchers. You know, even if you don't like, subscribe, or comment, and not wanting to win any of the pops, the viewership is also enough.
Always. And hey, it's free.
Exactly.
Liking, commenting, and subscribing takes 5 seconds to do all of them.
Yeah.
And never let anyone tell you you're not enough. You're always enough.
Hit him with
Sack
it.
Squad. Look at me. You're a giveaway.
Yeah, we talked about the giveaway. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, production manager.
Yeah.
Good God.
But yeah,
All
like, comment, share, subscribe. It's free. The giveaway. Is that all, boys?
That's it. All right, boys. Peace out, Sack Squad.
Later.